Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, William Ruto, when he took over power, he came with this program to oversee the issue of food security in this country. The first thing he did was to remove food subsidy that was cushioning the poor of the poorest so that he can afford unga. Then the second thing he did was to bring his fertilizer subsidy into this country. Rigathi Gachagua has flagged fertilizer subsidy 2 times. William Ruto has flagged 1 time. So that means at least they have done it 3 times. So according to him, if the farmer will have the fertilizer on affordable price, favorable one, then they can go ahead and do farming, and then we have enough food in this country. In the campaign time, he talked about also making farm equipment affordable. We are yet to see it. But the question we ask, when you are giving food fertilizer subsidy in this country, what about seed subsidy? Because fertilizer, once you have fertilizer, you also need the seed. Then you will proceed to do plantation and all those other things. So we are yet to see Ruto launching the seed subsidy. But there are many questions without answers. After William Ruto flagging off the fertilizer subsidy, we saw the trucks carrying fertilizer, and according to his statement, he's saying there are several metric tons of fertilizer that have been deployed across the country. We saw the flagging. We have seen trucks. I was able even to see the trucks from Stureh Enterprise. I have a good memory of Stureh Enterprise, but I will not share here. But I have seen it. Several trucks. Then one question Mutahi Ngunyi is asking, and he was putting this question on Dennis Itumbi, because Dennis Itumbi is the media person guy for William Ruto, a man who makes things to be seen as if they are being done when there is nothing totally being done on the ground. Mutahi Ngunyi is asking a question that I want us to go through. And this question is just important. We try to get answers from you here. My friend Ole Itumbi, we saw pictures of lorries carrying fertilizer being flagged off. Can you show us pictures of farmers receiving the fertilizer? I'm just curious. And by the way, did you get a job? The issue of the job we will discuss another day. But we just want to focus on the fertilizer issue. Is it true that William Ruto has been flagging fertilizer, or they are bringing empty lorries and trucks, then they do their drama at State House to show Kenyans that they are doing something? That is the question. Because there are so many questions without answers up to now. And I will reveal something to you, for those who are not aware. When did William Ruto flag the fertilizer subsidy in this country? Help me to answer that question. And as we continue, just a quick request for those who are watching and they have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe so that once there is another video, you will always get notified. And all our channel subscribers, members, and anyone who drop comment, thank you so much. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video just a thumbs up so that we can get a recommendation by YouTube to more viewers. When did William Ruto flag off fertilizer subsidy? The truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua flagged fertilizer subsidy first time on September 22. Then later we saw William Ruto 2 weeks later flagging off another fertilizer at State House. Gachagua also came in another meeting flagging fertilizer. But is it true that farmers have received fertilizer in the village there? Anyone on the ground should tell us. Do we have fertilizer flagged off by Rigathi Gachagua? Because if they were sending photos when they are flagging this fertilizer, Then where are the photos to see farmers buying the affordable fertilizers from their stores? Because this fertilizer was going straight to the farmer stores, the serikali. Then from there you can get your fertilizer. We have not yet seen those photos. The truth of the matter is that Ruto should know that you can cheat some people sometime, but you can't cheat everyone every time. He has cheated enough. He has lied so many times to Kenyans. But he cannot continue to run the government on the foundation of lies. And then he go or get it without anyone realizing. It is high time that he cannot lie anymore. What Ruto should be knowing is that he will be exposed. And he has already been exposed. William Ruto is naked as we are speaking now. People can see his weakness. People can read his lies. And the Kenyans are realizing that Ruto is running a comedy government. Ruto is playing drama with the life of Kenyans together with Rigathi Gachagua. In fact, even before talking about the fertilizer reaching the farmer, when Ruto flagged off this fertilizer, when was it? Was it a planting season or we were out of season for planting? Kuna mahindi yanapandwa mwezi wa 9, mwezi wa 9. Mahindi gani yanapandwa mwezi wa 9? Here is the truth. Before President Uhuru Kenyatta retired before he retired, he had already offered fertilizer subsidy to farmers in April 1st. I remember Peter Munya flagging off the fertilizer. So if we did plantation, then we used the fertilizer that Uhuru had offered in April. And in fact, Uhuru fertilizer was more cheaper than what Ruto is offering us of now. Na hiyo Ruto ni msaada. So, the fertilizers farmers have used ni ile Nyamunya alipeana in April. Because as we are speaking now, when Ruto and the Rigathi Gachagua were flagging off the fertilizer, already in my village, I have been seeing people weeding their plants first time. When Ruto was flagging off fertilizer, they were weeding for the second time. What we are waiting is to harvest kama ni maharagwe, and then the maize will come. Ile edge mahindi imefika saizi haihitaji mbolea. Because we already weeded the second time, we are simply waiting to uproot the beans and wait for the maize. Wale wakulima wa mahindi na maharagwe wanaelewa hiyo. So hii mbolea yake ilikuwa kufanya kazi gani? If what William Ruto is offering, and if it is true, if it's anything to go by, lakini ni uongo tu sababu hakuna kitu anapeana hapa. If it was true anapeana mbolea, then the factual truth here is that hiyo mbolea itatumika next year, February or March, not now. No wonder he's telling Kenyans to give him 1 year to solve the issue of hunger. Why is he asking for 1 year? He knows very well the fertilizer he issued will start working in April. But again, he did not issue fertilizer. That's why he's telling Kenyans they need 1 year. He has been just flagging those trucks so that Kenyans will see at least William Ruto is doing something. He's not just sitting pretty in the office. He wants Kenyans to be optimistic, to be hopeful that there is something happening with this government. But what Mutahi Ngunyi is revealing that Ruto simply flagged off empty trucks just to show off he's doing something, to make sure that Kenyans are busy talking about fertilizer rather than talking about expensive life, an affordable life, unbearable situation in this country. So this is the reality here. Maybe Ruto is planning to bring fertilizer in this country, but that fertilizer is yet to reach this country. whatever they have been selling is what maybe Uhuru had already brought in this country, really keep bakia kwa store. That's what they are selling. These people are launching empty trucks. Because even I have been reading comments when we are doing these videos, people are saying, where is that fertilizer? We are not seeing it. I have been reading comments on Facebook. I've been going through comments on this YouTube. In fact, YouTube has helped me more to understand what is happening on the ground. Because watu huko chini, huko Kakamega huko chini wananiambia hiyo mbolea mnaongelea kwa YouTube iko wapi? Mbolea yenu ni ya YouTube tu, hatuoni na Facebook. And in fact they are alluding to the fact that Peter Mona offered a good favorable price to them than what Ruto is talking about. Where is the photos to see the farmers receiving the fertilizer? And when you are talking about making food affordable in this country, when are you going to bring the seed subsidy? So that now they will do plantation, and we know that they got the seed on affordable price, they had fertilizer on affordable price, and therefore life can be affordable. So Ruto has made his government on foundation of lies, and he wants to run the government on tricks and lies. It might work for him for some time, but it won't go far. What might turn out will just be a revolution against Ruto's regime. And it is going to be unbearable. Ruto might regret if he will not come to rescue the situation as of now. Thank you. See you in our next video, but let us meet in the comment section. Niambie kwenu kuna mbolea?